In the grim and muddy trenches of World War I, amid the relentless noise of artillery and the haunting cries of fallen comrades, a soldier's voice rose not with a cry for battle, but a plea for sanity. This is the story of Siegfried Sassoon, the poet who protested the war. Siegfried Sassoon was born on September 8, 1886, into a life of privilege and comfort. His early years were filled with poetry, hunting, and cricket, far removed from the brutal realities of war. But when the Great War broke out in 1914, Sassoon, like many young men of his time, enlisted with fervent patriotism. Sassoon quickly distinguished himself as a brave and capable officer, earning the nickname Mad Jack for his near-suicidal acts of courage. He was awarded the Military Cross for his gallantry, but the horrors he witnessed began to change him. By 1917, the endless slaughter and the senseless tactics of the war weighed heavily on his conscience. Disillusioned and outraged, Sassoon took a bold and unprecedented step. He penned a letter, a soldier's declaration, in which he condemned the war as a futile and unjust conflict. I am making this statement as an act of willful defiance of military authority because I believe that the war is being deliberately prolonged by those who have the power to end it. His declaration was a bombshell. It was published in newspapers and read out in the House of Commons, causing a sensation and leading to his arrest. Instead of a court-martial, Sassoon was sent to Craig Lockhart War Hospital, diagnosed with shell shock. There, he met fellow poet Wilfred Owen, and their friendship would produce some of the most poignant poetry of the war. Sassoon's poetry, marked by its raw honesty and bitter condemnation of the war, resonated deeply with both soldiers and civilians. His words captured the futility and brutality of the conflict, becoming a powerful voice for peace and change. Siegfried Sassoon's protest was not just an act of defiance, it was a profound statement of humanity in the face of unimaginable horror. His legacy lives on, reminding us of the true cost of war and the enduring power of the human spirit.